precious than gold. God has called, and we arise. With grace and power, we touch the sky.
A blessed day to you, all beautiful souls. Welcome back again to my channel, Well Able Women, and I'm your host, Titin. It's been a while since I last posted, but I'm here. You know, I've been struggling so much. I think if not for the past 2 months or even 3, I've been struggling with anxiety. I've been struggling with the uncertainties of tomorrow. You know, I then when you thought you were there, when you thought you are there in life is moving smoothly, you're busy planning and things are moving in the direction that you really want them to, and then one day you just wake up and everything starts to fall apart. And now to pick up the pieces from there, I got to a point that I took everything in my own hands, and I thought if I could fight for everything, if I could fight for possessions, if I could fight for the future, for my future and my son's future, I think for as long as I'm hardworking and doing everything that I could, then life is going to move smoothly. Things are going to go back to where it was supposed to be. But then I only realized that I can't be the one to fight for my future. It's not me. The Bible actually says that we do plan, but God is the one who gives the final decisions. Yes, we do plan. So obviously, in our plannings, we have to leave the room for God to come in and direct us, because our lives are already directed by Him. So we just plan, and then He then gives us the final direction. So I discovered, I later found out that after so much pain, after so much anxiety, after so much uncertainty, after so much worry, loss of faith, after so much disappointment, and then I just got to understand that, sometimes we may fight and think that life has to go in this direction that I want, but it's not in our hands, it is in His hands. So if I really want to plan my life, I have to plan, but giving room to God to make the final decision for me. So then in all these sufferings, in all this depression and everything that I've been going through, God has been working on me. God has been showing me that no, it's not for you to worry, but it is for me. I will be the one to take you where you're supposed to go. I'm here today for someone who may feel that he or she may be abandoned, he or she may be God is not there for her. God is silent. When you feel like life is not going the way you thought it should be, or the way that you want it to go, I'm here for those people that I just feel that they are forsaken, the people that are feeling depressed, the people that are feeling anxiety, the people that are afraid of tomorrow. They don't know what tomorrow holds. Today I'm here for you. Let's open the Bible from the book of Deuteronomy 31 verse 8, and I shall read. The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. I took this passage from the verse where Joshua was about to succeed Moses, where Moses was telling the Israelites that God has told him that he was not going to cross over Jordan, and since he was old and God has already told him that he was not going to cross over, so Joshua was going to succeed him, and he even told them that God had already. That's when God told the Israelites, Moses, that to tell the Israelites that God had already said He's going to cross the Jordan before they even cross it. God said He was going to fight their battles even before they fight them. So then I had a privilege to listen to this one preacher who was talking about the children in a mother's womb. Then God started to minister to me, saying that When a child is in the mother's womb, growing in the mother's womb, it is in its comfort zone, right? And you know there is provision. Here I'm trying to speak to those people that feel like God is not there. There is provision. Those children, they have the oxygen that they need. The fetus has the oxygen that they need. They have the food that they need through the placenta and the umbilical cord from the mother. The fetus may not know the mother, may not know the face of the mother. The fetus may not even hear, like talk face to face with the mother when the mother is taking the food, feeding the fetus. No, it is feeding from the umbilical cord, from the placenta, right? Same as God. You think that God is silent. You think that God is not there. But you are in his womb, just like the fetus is in the mother's womb. The fetus may think that the mother has forsaken him. The fetus may think that the mother has forsaken her. She's not there. She's not speaking to her. She's not feeding it, or she's not doing anything. But the umbilical cord is doing. From where? From the mother. That moment, that revelation opened my eyes, and I said, oh God, forgive me for complaining that the money is not enough, for complaining that the food is not enough, for complaining that I'm struggling, you've forsaken me. But this same God, I'm feeding from him. He's providing for me. He may not give it to me directly, but I have enough food to eat. My family is eating. We have what we need. God is providing. He may not say, I'm giving you this on his, like directly, but I'm benefiting already. So it is him. I'm just in his womb. I just can't see him. I just can't hear him talk. Just can't feel him directly, but he's there with me all the time. So God is always there. He's never silent. If you keep quiet, you can hear. They say that a fetus can hear the mother's voice. It can actually recognize its mother's voice. It can recognize its father's voice, even the touches and everything that happens. If you keep quiet and be intentional, you can hear your God speaking. You can feel your God touching you. You can feel your God. You can even taste whatever that he gives to you, the provision that he's giving to you. So do not be despaired, do not be discouraged, my brother, my sister, for he is always with you. You are just in his womb. You just can't see him, but he is there with you. Now, sometimes we think that when a child is in the mother's womb, it's so comfortable because you have everything you need. It's in the umbilical cord, it's in the umbilical waters, and everything is happening. It's growing and growing, but there is a time that it's going to the womb cannot carry it anymore. There is no capacity for the baby anymore in the womb. This is going to force the baby to come out. Whether the baby likes it or not, it's going to come out. So sometimes we may feel like we are abandoned. Sometimes we may feel like we are forsaken. But the things that happens to us, the contractions that happens, the shakings that happens, and then you are being pushed out, when the baby is being pushed out during the labor, during the delivery process, sometimes it's just for you to come out. Wherever you are no longer, there is no capacity for you in that tiny womb there that you are in. So sometimes God will push you. Sometimes God will bring some natural contractions to push you out, of your comfort zone, for you to move and come out to the full world where you can grow and be who you are supposed to be. Do not be discouraged, my brother, my sister. When you face some situations in life that forces you to come out of your comfort zone, sometimes it's God who's enlarging your territory. Sometimes it's God who is enlarging your capacity. Sometimes it's God who's pushing you for you to come out and be who you are really. So don't worry. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the uncertainties of life. Don't worry about what tomorrow is bringing. Because sometimes the contractions that are happening, mvura ichibuda, that umbilical waters, when it comes out, auchakwanisa kubreathe mauri, and then you feel like you have been forsaken. No, you haven't been forsaken. It's just God saying it's now time for you to come out and breathe the fresh air and breathe the oxygen that is here. And now you start to eat on your own, and now you start to walk on your own. It's time for you to come out from wherever you are, from that tiny place, that limiting place that you are, that you think is a comfortable zone for you. It's time for you to come out. So don't worry. Don't worry about the future. Imagine a fetus when it's so comfortable in the womb. Akanzi buda imomo. Do you think with fetus anenge achiziva kuti kwaari kubuda achaita sei? Probably anenge atori worried kuti kwandichabuda ndichaenda ndichasvika kutonosangana nezvinhu zvakaoma, because apa there is free food, there is free oxygen. Haana zvaari kuita, ari kungotambisa maoko ake achingomuvha achijamba achikika achiita sei, but ari in a tiny confined place. Haasi kuziva kuti paachabuda panze, there is room all over, there is all sorts of food, you can chew on your own, you can decide what you want to eat. Zvasiyana nezvaitika ari munguva ari mudumbu ramai vake. So don't worry about the situations that are pushing you. Sometimes just trust in Him. Just have faith in God. Have faith in Him that is guiding your steps, and see where He's taking you. Kuona wanyuita ma-contractions akawanda, kuona panyuitika zvinhu zvakawanda, and you're being pushed out of your comfort zone. Just trust in Him. Trust in Jesus. Trust in God, for He knows where He's taking you. He's taking you out of your comfort zone. So don't worry about tomorrow. Just trust in the Lord, for He is there with you. And how do you know? Maybe pauchabuda panze, then now you can now feel your mother. Mukati wanga usingavafile waingonzwa vachitaura uri mudumbu. But now you can feel her. Now she can breastfeed you directly. Now she can feed you porridge directly. Now she can take care of you as a mother does. So don't worry about tomorrow. For tomorrow, Mwari vari kuziya. He has already said it. Vakaenda before iwe wasvikako. He has already been there before iwe wasvika. He has already fought the battles for you, and victory is already yours. So don't worry about tomorrow. Just trust in the Lord and let Him guide your steps, and let Him take you where He's supposed to take you. We plan, but the final decision is in Him. So let God take control, and give God His position in your life so that He can take care of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again next week with a different topic. Stay blessed.